Hey, what's up y'all? I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Thanks for coming back for yet another week. So today's video is going to be much different than what you're used to, and in fact I just want to say up front, because I feel like I need to say that, this video is not sponsored. The product I'm talking about today is one that I actually found, bought, and tested, and so far I really like it, and I want to show it to you, but I also want to ask what your thoughts are and what questions you have, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in the end. But with that, let me introduce you to the MegMo.
MegMo is located in Sterling, Illinois over by there, and brands themselves as high-performance rotary mulching blades built to last. Some of their unique selling propositions include continuous mulching because you've got double the cutting surface, which also gives you a cleaner cut and a better mulch job, as well as longer life because they're using 8 times harder steel than traditional blades, which also means they stay sharper for longer. I was able to order a set right on their website by providing the information about my mower, and I had my blades in a little over a week.
So I have all my paperwork right here that came with it, and it actually came in like a box that was wrapped in their hometown newspaper, which tells me that this is a small business, which is really awesome. These are some people that maybe found a way to do something better or different. And the two reasons that I were really focused on buying these blades are, number one, I use the Titan Max out at the Freedom Factory, and there are a lot of obstacles out there, things that get thrown into the infield that I can run into all the time. And the fact that those blades, or they actually, when you read through the paperwork here, they actually call them knives. When the knives bend back when they hit something, that just seems logical to me, being somebody that mows in a place where I know there can be a lot of junk. And then the main reason, though, the second reason I wanted them, and the main reason is it's for cutting surfaces.
I'm gonna see if I can illustrate this for you here. So you can see this is, I don't even know what this is off of or how long I've had it, but this is a traditional rotary blade, right? And you can see that's a sharpened edge there, and that's a sharpened edge right there. So contrary to how I've made mistakes and put my blade on in the past, this blade would spin this way, right? That's what it would do. And that's what it's cutting. So depending how fast this is moving, it really only needs this leading edge to cut and this leading edge to cut. So imagine, you know, as it's moving super fast and it's also moving forward at the same time, it's really only those leading edges that are actually cutting anything. That's why it's not sharpened all the way back to here. And I've talked to some people and they say really that it's only this much that actually makes any cuts. And again, I think that depends on which mower you have and how fast or how many RPMs it has and what torque and all that stuff. But just imagine if you had 4 of these leading edges instead of just 2, wouldn't you get a better cut?
I figured 4 would be better than 2, and I'm always looking to get a cleaner cut. So that's really my main 2 reasons for trying this out. And I did have a chance to try it recently over at the Church Zoysia. Check it out.
All right, so let's take a look here. Find a spot. There we go. All right, so there's the cut right there. That looks really good. And then just to give you an idea, there's uncut right there. So yeah, I'm highly impressed. That is very clean.
I'll do a lot more testing on this coming up, but so far, I like it. So the final and probably biggest question everybody wants to know is, what do these things cost? And I can tell you that to get them made and sent to my house, they're about $100 each. It was like $303 with shipping to get to my house, and I have 3 blades on the Titan Max there. So I'm pretty sure these are made to order too. I'm gonna try to give these guys a call this week and get to learn a little bit more about them. I think it's really cool that we've kind of stumbled on a small business, somebody that's innovating, somebody that's doing something made in the USA, and maybe we can give them a little boost. But I wanna find out a little bit more about what they do and ask them a few questions, and that's where I'm going to rely on you guys too. What questions do you have? Put those below. A lot of you are well more engineering inclined than me, so I wouldn't even know what questions to ask. I mean, the questions I have right away are definitely, these are heavier than the OEM blade. Does that cause any issue on spindles or anything like that? Some of you are gonna be like, bro, you gonna void your warranty? And I hang around Cletus and those guys a lot, and those guys don't care about voiding warranties. They care about getting better performance. And so I would think anybody that may be willing to go with an experimental type blade like this would also be willing to sacrifice their warranty. I don't know. And as far as experimental, it's not like this is new technology. This has been used on bush hogs for years. I just have never seen it on residential mowers, and maybe some of you will tell me this isn't new. Maybe this is something that's been around for a while. Either way, I'm just curious to know what questions y'all have. And then another question I do have as well is, can this be not dumbed down, but lightened up enough to be put on a small, like a Taurus Super Recycler? Because how cool would that be if we did prove out the concept that it does cut better? Now, I still want to do some more tests on it. I really liked what I saw so far, but I want to get out to do a little bit more testing at the Freedom Factory, where I've got a lot more square footage, a lot more acreage, and a lot thicker, fatter, lovelier grass. So hope this has been helpful to you. Hope it's been a little something new to you. I'll put a link to the MegMo folks below if you guys want to check them out, and I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the lawn. That is a candela wrapper. I don't know if you can tell, but it's greenish. That's called a candela wrapper. And you know what flavoring a candela wrapper gives a cigar? Take a guess. That's right, grassy.